get some coffee and don't be grumpy. Don't be grumpy. All right, so a little cold here. I'm wearing my Twitch hoodie.
Sandwiches.
You're on a boat? What are you doing on a boat?
Get
What are you
your
doing on
butts
a
above
boat?
the hard deck and return to base immediately.
All right, so let's switch into game scene. What are you doing on a boat? Great, we're doing this again. We're doing this again. Why? 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 Why you break? All right, guys, let's actually take a minute and fix this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna fix this fucking camera first. Because I'm not dealing with this alone. Alright, where is my lighting? Alright, guys. Give me un momento to fix this crap. Nothing can ever just work, can it? Can it? So it's not that, it's not the lighting. You're working on the island today? On your way home. Okay. Alright, so let's see now you. And while we're at it, let's do all of this. Okay, that's right. Configure crossbar. No, I'm not worried about crossbar. White balance. Hey, look at that. Fixing the white balance fixes it. Go fucking figure. Thanks, Logitech. Okay. There we go. Don't blame Logitech. I mean, don't blame HP. Blame Logitech. That's who it is. Actually, if anything, now I'm a little dark. Now I'm a little black and white. There we go. All right, let me fix the hat. Yes, we're gonna blame Logitech on this one, guys. This one's Logitech's fault, not HP. Although, do I have any HP gear at all in my system? I don't think I do. I don't think I have any HP gear at all. All right, so let's get into this. Episode 6, continuing.
Hello, Sonia Sanchez here. Welcome to the Sonia Show. The election is coming up, and this past weekend, I had the opportunity to attend a rally for Tyrak, which was open to all his supporters. What
Kind
an
of nosebleed.
amazing and wholesome event it was, with non-alcoholic refreshments and entertainment for the whole family. Thank you, Mr. President, for such a wonderful event. Our nation is blessed to have you at the helm, and here's to hoping for at least 10 more years with you.
Right, we're super
Big
lucky.
news, viewers. I've located a source who saw the missing teen I discussed in a previous episode. Let's call him now.
Let's see.
Hello, you're on the air. May I ask what your name is?
You can call me Gerald.
Hello, Gerald. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
So, Gerald, you saw the missing teen?
Yeah, I gave the kid a ride.
Why does he remind me of
Well,
old
tell
Greg?
us more. Looks like the cat's got your tongue.
I did want to say something else. Something to you, Sonia.
Oh.
What is it?
I'm coming for you.
I bet you are.
Okay then. Live TV, folks. folks. Let's move on, shall we? Now, let's take a moment to look at the latest candidate polls.
All right, she's up to 30.
Looks like Tyrak is still the preferred candidate.
G'day, Cannon. How you doing, buddy?
In a nutshell, voting for Flores equals voting for violence. Don't vote for violence. Vote for Tyrak. As you know, the Sonya Show is very concerned
All right, so
about
you
our
remember
youth
we got our last
who
guy killed.
continue to mysteriously disappear. Let's view today's missing teen report.
Okay.
Remember, if you have any information,
All right, which
please
one?
call the
15, 6,
Sonya
or
hotline.
9? You guys are going to pick this one. See, to me, it sounds like old Greg or Ken Kniff from Connecticut. 15, 6,
the
or
hotline
9.
is available 24 hours, 7
Nomad
days a
says
week.
6.
Let's bring these teens back home.
15. B, so that's 2 for 6.
Take a good hard look.
Shut up, woman. All right, so it's still, now it's 2 for 6, 1 for 15, 1 for 9. Wait for one more vote.
Take a good hard look.
Shut up! Don't care what you have to say. One more vote. Unless it's...
We count on your support.
Fine, I changed to B. Okay, we're gonna go to B.
And that has been the Sonya Show.
All right, so 1,296 miles to the border. Our last person ended up dead. I don't even see the death one. I don't even know where the death happened. Where's the death? That's the arrest. That's a full route. That's a full route. Maybe it's somewhere behind the M. It's like a Telltale Goldfinger. It's like a Telltale story mode game.
Thanks for the ride, homegirl. Now I got time to work on this game.
Gauges don't even work. Strong nation needs strong cars. Car deodorizer made by Petria Motors. Petria's sole car manufacturer. Petria Motors keeps cars smelling fresh. Alex's backpack. Dope tech. Where's his car? And we're gonna get food and drink wherever we can. Daniel Gadd, far from home. Under the M. That's where I thought it was. Where are you headed?
Anywhere with free electricity. Just need to charge my super dope tech in the back. Yo, go on. Ask me a question. I can multitask like an MFer.
Like an MFer? Really? Okay. The protests are really intensifying.
Totally, dog. Never seen anything like it in all my 14 years.
Kid's 14.
How do they make you feel?
Hope it's good for Flores.
Yeah. Could go either way, I guess. Politics are hyper complicated. Now, let me get back to this beta.
The music in this game is really, really punchy and really good, though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. It's like a Toyota Corolla.
Check it. Beta complete.
That was kind of fast.
I sell my games, you know. Built that computer, too. One day, everyone will have a computer like that.
You could start a company.
I'm telling you, small computers are the future.
Now, this is
Hungry?
1996, mind you.
Ask your small computer for food. Lost? Ask your small computer for directions.
Be cool to do all that.
That's the future, homegirl. I'm telling you. Yo, are we gonna play this bad boy or not?
Sure.
No way you're worse than an adult.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get to play while I drove. I thought I was gonna get to play
It's
while I
called
drove.
Furious Tanks. You got tanks, and they're furious. You're blue. This is easy mode. Red tank can't fire. It's like begging you to blow it up.
Okay.
You got skills.
Okay.
Now we play for real. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Alex is about to take off the gloves.
All right, I need to beat this little bastard again.
Ouch. Yo, maybe we can make it better. Maybe the player has to gather ammo? Maybe the bullets bounce off
Maybe.
the walls? What do you think?
I like
Let me
bouncing bullets. Seen this game somewhere before?
Game time, yo.
Still win.
So, what do you think? And be honest. I hate liars.
I like it the way it is.
Okay, but I'm trusting you on this, yo.
I like it the way it is. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit.
So, what do you think now?
Ship it.
Nice. Here's an advance on the profits. And there are sure to be profits. I ain't playing around.
I'll take 20 bucks. That's good money. All right.
Yo, one day 100 people
20 bucks is
will
good.
play the same game at the same time. Yeah,
You really see that
homegirl,
happening?
I really do. I'm like the Nostradamus of our modern era.
Who taught you all this?
No one. I just picked it up on my own. My intellect is vast and sponge-like, yo.
Your parents programmers? Oh, we're gonna make him cry. Are you okay, Alex?
It's all good, homegirl.
That's right, his parents are dead.
It's just, I don't know my parents. Not my real parents, anyway.
Sorry I brought it up.
You know the attack in '86?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think my bio parents died in the attack, too.
I'm really sorry.
The really sad part is, I got no memories of them. None. No matter how hard I try.
Well, let's think about this. If the year is 1996 and the attack happened in 1986 and he's 14, that means he was born in 82. So at most he would have been 4 when they died.
I just have this picture.
Picture of a man and a woman taken on September 9th. The day of the attack, Alex believes they are his biological parents. That looks
It's
like Connie.
from GNN, the day of the attack. They appear for just 1 sec. I learned a lot about computers enhancing this.
Looks like they were really nice.
Yeah. In a way, I guess my bio parents did teach me about computers. Thanks, homegirl.
Aw.
Guess I needed to talk and didn't know it.
All right, enough of your feelings. That'll be 20 bucks. No
And
problem
that's
with
why
my
I'm
friend.
on the road. They're probably gone. You know, buried underneath the rocks. But I want to find out as much about them as I can.
Were they brigades by chance?
Yeah. It's complicated.
I think that I understand.
Thanks, yo.
Everybody wants to be
You can
understood.
drop me off at the next location.
Aw.
Yo, your fuel is low. You're gonna run out of gas fast.
It'll be okay.
Thanks, homegirl. Appreciate that.
We're doing
Think
160
some music. We
miles
just
per
ride
hour?
in style.
Yeah, man. All right, so here we go. All right, so we are down to 395 miles to the border. Yeah, our guy died. I like how it just, I'm pointing at the screen. I like how it just ends. Like there's no death marker, there's no arrest marker. He's just gone. It is thrilling. This game is actually a ton of fun. Oh, we're down to 1 bar of health. And the aesthetics are so good in this game. This feels really familiar to a game layout set that I've seen before. All right, let's see what this guy's deal is with home. Doesn't do any good.
Can I help you? Oh no, she's back. Just act cool, okay?
Who? Who's back?
Sorry to interrupt. Mind if I have a word with you, kid?
What's going on?
I'll explain everything in my room.
Why am I going into a police officer's?
How's it looking, Fanny?
Almost ready.
Why am I in your room?
I'm on the trail of the brigade transmitter. Heard about it?
I think so.
I believe the person moving it frequents this motel. In fact, I think he or she was here last Sunday.
So for those of you that missed, Tyron brings up a good point. There is a story of the Brigades, which was just alluded to with Alex. And the Brigades are the ones who committed the act 10 years ago on this nation, blowing up a national monument. And we're still learning the story of the Brigades, but there is a nationalist government right now, and we're trying to, as a teenager, either get out of the country or overthrow the government. And the Brigades are a terroristic organization that are committed to overthrowing the government. We know who the Brigade transmitter is. It's John. It's actually, this is Fanny, and this is John, and they actually have this weird CB love radio thing going on, and she's trying to find him, and he's trying to find her, but for totally different reasons. One is a brigade, and one is a cop. So, and we are in one of our lives stuck in between this story. So this is where we're currently at. What's this got to do with me?
Good question. The guests here don't talk to cops. Truth is, I think some of them are brigades.
What if they are?
Then, at the very least, they're aiding and abetting terrorists. To be transparent with you, the brigades tried to kill me not long ago.
That's true.
And I'd really like to bust up their comms.
Ironic, because your boyfriend is the comms. And yeah, I'm a guest and I'm really uncomfortable. First off, she needs to feed me. And second off, she's usually a complete raging bitch to teenagers. So I'm really not sure why this is going on. Hey, I'll help.
I knew I could count on you, kid. Everything you need is on the wall. Take it. Here's how it's gonna work. Those are sketches of the perp we think is moving the transmitter. Talk to the guests and scribble out the ones that don't match. Come back when you've narrowed
Stop
them
staring
down.
at her butt.
Got it?
Sure. Is there any kind of food in here or anything? I'm dying of hunger right now. Like, legitimately, I need to eat something or I'm gonna pass out. Yeah, I got it.
Got any more questions before we begin?
Do you have anything I can
Anything
eat?
at all?
Thoughts on the protest?
They don't bother me unless it gets violent. Well, make sure you get registered. Okay, let's get going.
Okay, so let's go see if we can't.
Huh? No way you're done already. Come back later.
We're currently under renovation. Right, in the cop car there isn't a dead giveaway. Housekeeping. I know exactly who it is on the sheet.
Hello?
Hello, housekeeping.
What can I do for you?
Were you here Sunday?
I was, yes. Yes. I remember him well, in fact. He was handsome.
You want me to fluff your
A
pillows?
big man with short hair, large hands, strong hands.
Strong hands.
You don't have his number, do you?
No. What did she say?
I'll be here tomorrow if you find that number.
Short hair.
Yeah, just a sec.
All right, so we're playing Guess Who?
Took your sweet time. Hey, where's my salad?
I don't. Were you here last Sunday?
I was.
I'm sitting up. Did you see the guest in room 003?
Oh yeah. I tried avoiding him. He frightened me. He was the same age as me, and I don't consider myself old. You don't think I'm old, do you?
No.
The key is salad. Lots and lots of salad.
Okay, so. Nope.
Well, guess I'll keep waiting for my salad. And go Flores!
There's the brigades. Nope, we're not gonna go to 2.
Coming. Feeling a little down? I can help with that.
Were you here last Sunday? You a dealer?
Are you a cop?
No way.
Then yes, I am.
Traveling right now.
I was, yeah. Why? Let me think. Yeah.
She
Yeah,
should be
there was
home
a guy.
tomorrow.
I didn't talk to him. Seemed like he wasn't the kind for chit-chat. Oh, had a squarish face, real macho. Know what I mean? There. Does that help?
Oh no.
Later.
Oh no. All right, guys, do we tell the truth? Yes, we tell the truth. You have anything to eat or drink? Can I get that drink? Can I get that drink? All right, fine. This reminds me of a motel from Telltale, from one of the Walking Dead games.
I think it's your husband.
Shut up! He's gonna hear us!
We should never have done this.
Awkward.
everyone around here, but I don't know you.
You here last Sunday?
I'm here every day. This palace is my home.
Did you see the guest in room 003?
Big guy. Had a beard, too, but I didn't talk to him.
John!
Does that help you?
What happened in 86?
We almost got that bastard on the stage as what? In front of that stupid wall. And this idea that the BBs were behind it all. Nonsense. Hope you find your dad, kid.
Yeah? What do you want? Sheila put you up to this?
Who's Sheila? Were you here last Sunday?
Yeah. So, what? No. You sure Sheila didn't put you up to this?
Who's Sheila? Bye-bye.
Coming! Ah, thank God. I thought you were road control for a sec.
What's road control?
Tyrak's brainless border forces.
Were you here on Sunday?
No, I wasn't. Why?
No reason.
Are you like an informant? You shouldn't help the cops. They're the enemy.
Okay. Sounds like somebody's tied up in there. And yeah, what kind of gas station or what kind of motel doesn't have at least a
Hey, I know what you're doing.
Sorry?
Are you sure you want to do this?
What do you mean?
Maybe you
Snack
shouldn't
machine.
get involved.
Nicoletta, how you
These
been?
people aren't as
How's
bad
life been
as
treating
they
you?
say.
I'm not following.
What I mean is you could ruin lives by helping that officer. Don't do this, please. Alter your results. She'll never know.
All right, chat, do we scribble out John or do we keep it? Do we scribble it out or do we keep him? Oh, fuck. Fuck, man. Here's the thing, we're not rooting for Tyrak. We're not voting for Tyrak. We're voting for the other lady with the
Don't
brigades.
make this weird.
Isn't Road 69 no rooting here? I'm gonna say scribble it out. I'm gonna say that he wasn't. I'd love to see some of your editing sometime, Nicoletta. All right, we're gonna.
You're doing a good thing, kid. Believe me.
Yeah, we lied to Fanny.
Get in here, quick. This a joke, kid?
What do you mean?
You crossed out every single sketch.
Perp is still out there.
Well, this isn't the only lead in the case, luckily.
What will happen to the perp?
What do you mean, what will happen? Prison. This person plays an important role in a terrorist organization.
Absolutely.
We don't take that lightly.
I'm glad you found your way, Nicoletta.
Hold on. I gotta take this.
Ex-Mom, I just stole the game I made.
That's wonderful, baby. You're still being careful out there, right?
Don't start, please.
Sorry. So, how is your search going?
No search. Oh, really well. Yeah, I'm finding out a lot about my bio parents. They were, really impressive people. Smart, kind. I think I'm a lot like them.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. You are smart and kind.
Go, John! Get out of here!
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you soon, okay?
Take care of yourself, honey.
I will. Bye.
I wonder... Oh, see,
Bye.
that makes me want to replay it now.
What was all that racket? How people ever get any R&R in places like this is beyond me. Well, thanks for your help, but I gotta clean up here. Say, have I seen you someplace before?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Anyway, take this. It's not a lot.
Tell me it's the
but you
key card.
deserve it. For your help.
No.
Take care of yourself, okay? The roads can be mean.
We need food is what we need. $30 can buy a lot of Twinkies. Yeah, but there's no vending machine here. There's no snack machine. What's inside room 008?
My father lost the keys before he disappeared.
Where did he lose the keys?
You should check the restrooms. I haven't found it yet, but my gut tells me that's where it is.
Saw you in the truck.
Did you tell the cop? Take a room and rest for a while. But don't stay too long, okay?
Okay. Yes. Okay, so we got a fair bit of of refill. All right, so she said the bathroom. She said the bathroom. So let's go to the bathroom and see if we can find the keys for room 008. Snack machine is out of order. All right, door key has been acquired. Why are there bathrooms in a hotel? Makes no sense to me. Why is she just... And guys, if you want to play this game, it is on Xbox Game Pass, or you can pick it up on Steam. If you do exclamation mark Steam game, I think. All right, unlock. $3. Take the car key. We're on our next one. Poster advocating youth border patrol groups. We have thrown Fanny off the trail of John. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I think it's Steam game. I thought it was Steam game. I don't know what it is. Scammed. There it is. 1996 right now. So if you're interested in picking this up and playing through it yourself, I feel like we just missed out on getting the key card from Fanny. But if you're interested in picking it up and playing through it yourself, that's where you can get it from, as well as it is on the Xbox Game Pass right now. But I have it through Steam. I actually canceled my Xbox Game Pass for the time being. I need to relook at it.
Thanks for stopping, young blood.
Mr. Grizzly broke down.
Sure, how can I help?
I need to find a phone to make a call. I got this map here. You see a little truck? That's where we are now.
Where? Right there. I understand, Tyron, but, you know, I had to start cutting out some services, buddy. I mean, money's kind of tight right now, I'm not gonna lie. So my Xbox Game Pass was one of the ones that went. All right, so we gotta get to a phone. We're gonna go north, then we're gonna go west. Validate.
Hit the gas, kid.
Test. Yeah, like, I love the games and everything. I just... money was tight.
Blood, where were you headed before picking me up?
Road 96.
Yes, you got a foreign work permit, huh? Don't worry. I'm on your side. We're gonna have to take a detour. Shitter's in the middle of nowhere. Petri and tax revenue hard at work.
All right, so we're gonna have to go south and then east.
I hope we find a phone, and soon. We gotta find a phone. I don't like leaving my rig alone like that.
I understand, John. Where were you driving?
Oh, just up the road a ways.
I like how he's so big, he's like... You locked your truck, right?
Yep, but a lot of people are looking for my truck. A phone booth! Great job, young blood. I'll be quick. Robert, can you hear me? Robert! Can you hear me? Robert! God damn it! We're losing time, young blood. I gotta get to a phone.
Okay. Let's go south. Let's go west. West. North. Reset. Let's try again. From here. Let's try south. South. North. South. Do I get a car now, Daddy? Yes, you get a car. You get a car, son. Alright, so from here, let's go south, west.
Do I get a car now, Daddy?
Yes, you do. North.
No time to waste, young cub.
I might have done this wrong. We'll see. We shall see. But Case, thank you for the continued support, buddy. I appreciate it. Yes, you get a car, we get a car, everybody gets a car.
Gotta be a phone around here somewhere.
John, calm down. We'll find it, I'm sure.
You're calm. That's good.
God,
We're gonna have to take a detour. Just a huge tree covering the road. I'll make a note on the map.
If that guy doesn't come with the car, why? You don't want... Where are we? We're here? I just saw that.
Which direction? Come on.
Thank you so much. You...
A phone booth! Finally! Wait here, young blood.
You know who you are, and you know what you did, and thank you. That's...
Hello, Robert?
Really freaking awesome of you.
Yeah, we have a problem. The truck broke down. Yeah, right there. Yeah, the transmitter's all right.
I know. I know.
Right. Yeah.
I know.
Fine. I'll be there.
I appreciate that, Tyron. Where are we going now? Is everything all right, John?
Yeah, thanks.
I'm happy to hear that.
Now let's get back to Mr. Grizz. Hopefully he's all right.
Okay, so we gotta get back to your truck now.
everything's here, young blood.
Yeah.
What a relief. Hauling this thing sure makes my life dangerous. Even got chased by banditos. My friends will be here
I love
soon.
John.
You should go, okay? Here's the dough I promised.
You don't have to give me any money, John. Your secret's safe.
Thanks, young blood. And your secret is safe with me too.
This is why we didn't turn John in.
On this grand adventure of yours.
That is exactly why we did not turn John in when we had the chance to turn him into Fanny. I want to be helpful. I don't want to be illegal. But in the same fact, yeah, if I have to choose between John and Fanny, I'm choosing John. I'm sorry, chat. It's that easy. I am choosing John the whole way. Michigan, how you been though, bud? All right, how far are we from the border now? We're just about there. We're 9 miles from the border. All right, so we are 9 miles. It's hardly aiding and abetting to stay out of people's way. Yeah, but we lied to the cop directly. What is this? We've kind of seen this scene in a way. Except we haven't. Is she? I don't know if using kids as informants is against the rules. See, John was the non-violent one, and the guy in the cowboy hat was the one who wanted to be more violent with the brigands, or with the brigades. And that's why I think I support John. But now I'm really confused. Is Zoe actually on the violent side of the brigades? And Zoe's father is the Minister of Oil, or the Minister of Energy. Something like that. And I don't know what that just had to do with us. I don't know what that just had to do with us. All right, so we've been here before. This is nothing new. We have $110. Now we've done the sneak in the truck. We've done kick rocks. We've done the get out on our own way. We've done the test way. We're gonna see if we can't find another new way to get out of here. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for all the support. For all the support you guys give. Good evening, Mage. How are you? All right, get off the road.
Hey, get down.
All right. You scared me.
My bad. Backpack, dirty, smelly. I take it you're looking for the cave.
What cave? As a matter of fact, I am.
Me too. Follow me. We need to get away from the road. I know where the cave is. At least, I think I do.
Yeah, I've been through the cave 3 times now, Zoe.
My name's Zoe. I don't know about you, but I've had a pretty intense journey to get here. Too much to get into right now. All I'll say is, after everything, I'm a different person.
That's right, because in our last life, for those of you that weren't here for it, the brigades broke our last guy and Zoe out of a vehicle by the cops and shot up the vehicle and took Zoe, and we went our separate way. So Zoe was, between that life and this life, I guess, working with the brigades. So, yes, and Zoe's about to make it out of country.
And that's good. Believe me.
So we're going to hear what happened,
I want to
hopefully.
help people now, not just myself.
Music is so good in this game, too. It's an absolute bop. They could have done a little better with her walking, but That's my biggest gripe so far. This makes me want to play Life is Strange.
See the waterfall over there? That's where we're headed.
Stop yelling! Bye, Zoe. Oh no, there's a tree in the way now. It kind of a little bit. She's kind of wobble skating.
Wow, look at this view.
It is pretty. It is really pretty. We could absolutely do Firewatch. I have some testing to do in Dwarf Fortress this week.
Despite everything that's wrong
I was thinking
here,
about ATS.
there's still so much beauty.
I totally agree. It's funny how Zoe was the first person we met. You're biased?
Just a sec. I want to try something.
I tried it without stream today.
I know, cheesy, but I've always wanted to do that.
This is a new way.
You must have had some pretty amazing adventures yourself.
Is my audio low? Shouldn't. Let me take a look at something. Let me check real quick. Give me 1 second. Sounds good to you? Okay. I know my mic's been acting funky lately, so just give me a second to check my audio inputs on that. It looks low on my meters, so let me check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Properties. Yeah, it was way low. Is that better? Is that better? Testing. 1, 2, 3. No, it was off. It was off. Okay. Here we go. Also, that's really loud with the water.
The radio was right. I can't believe this place really exists. It's so cool.
Am I blind? I don't see her. Am I blind? I think your theory is correct, Ragin. I was saying this last night. I think you're correct that Alex's dad is John. I think you are correct. She's ruined it.
You're a moderate. I can get down with that, at least on certain issues.
Okay, so they're saying that Flores is a moderate. They're saying that Tyrak is a nationalist. And they're saying that the brigade is, why do I keep saying brigand? Brigade is terrorist. So we've got nationalist, terrorist, and moderate. Guys, isn't it funny that I go the moderate route?
Come on, let's check it out.
The extremist. Okay, let's put in another. If she knocks this over, I'm going to be mad. And I just got an achievement, stone after stone.
Look, someone left their things behind.
Yeah. It's gone! It's gone! Yes, we got a tape. We got another tape. Something's wrong. Person who left money here. I heard rumors about this rock. Hey, Reese's, how are you? Something's off. Something is off, and I don't like it. This feels wrong. It's not unusual for nationalist governments to make false flags. No, but all of those were me. All of the go votes were me. Like out here. And then she just put a brigades there. You mean for the 86? Yeah. And there's a rock now. What? We're certainly not leaving money. We have to get out of here. There's a notebook here.
It's somebody's journal.
Yeah. What does it say?
A man and his son were traveling together. This cave isn't only used by teens. He was frightened they wouldn't make it.
I hope they made it across.
Me too. This country has ruined so many lives. Come on, let's go back and start a fire. It's cold in here. Grab some sticks, and we'll need a light.
I have the matches. I have a feeling I'm going to need the money this time. $110. I don't want to destroy that. I've been building it the whole time.
Start a fire? If we can start one, we should be warm and toasty.
I know how to start a fire. Petria matches. That's not exactly how you start a fire, but it'll do. What are you thinking?
Look, can I tell you something?
I'm all ears.
You know how earlier I said I wanted to help people?
Yeah.
Well, this is how I'm gonna do it.
Classified document memo. Concerning the upcoming pump inauguration, it's best not to answer any questions regarding 86. Chances are slim you'll be asked to comment, especially not by Sonia Sanchez, but any response legitimizes the question and seeds doubt in the mind of voters. We cannot have that. Not if we hope to beat that woman. We all know lives were lost that day. Frederick, brigades or not, but what we did that day by igniting the mountain was worth it. Think about what they'd do if they ever came to be in power. We all know lives were lost that day, Frederick. Brigades or not. But what we did that day by igniting the mountain was worth it. Think about what they'd do to us if they ever came to be in power.
Classified government documents showing the brigades didn't cause the collapse in 86, like everyone says.
Rumors were true. Who did?
Tyrak. Mount National was rigged with explosives to prevent avalanches, like every other year. When the brigades tried to take Tyrak out, he triggered the explosion.
How'd you get this?
Let's just say, my dad has a very important position in the government.
You should let people know.
I'm going to. I mean, I'm going to try.
How?
The brigades are gonna help me reach the other side. When I get to the border, they'll send me a signal. And when I cross, if I cross, I'll share this with every foreign news outlet I can.
I can help you too.
Oh, if you want, sure. We should probably get some rest then. Getting past security isn't gonna be easy.
You're right.
Tomorrow is the beginning of the end of Tyrak. I hope.
Sleep well. Something's gonna happen though. There's no way they're gonna let this go. There is no way. We still have too many stories to go. We have too many stories to go. Sweet dreams, troublemaker. And she's gone. And there's a note. And apparently the whole fire is gone. Dear, I realize now I never learned your name. Maybe it's lame, but I've decided to leave. I just think it's better if I cross alone. It's dangerous and I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Good luck trying to cross. I'll be thinking of you, my friend, and I hope to see you on the other side one day. P.S. There's a big rock near the exit that looks kind of wobbly. I hope it doesn't shift when I leave and create problems for you. XOXO Zoe. All right, so we are going to get through our normal way. You acquired the Walkman. All right, I can't put a tape in. This game has a really good, like, auditory setup as well as a really good soundtrack. Really well done. All right, here we go. Let's see if we're going to be able to cross the border. 0 miles to the border. I also need to write on my notepad. Tyron, if you're still here, how good are the subtitles? Because I think I need to train my computer. Subtitles, because I'm using a local one now instead of the online one. Bad thing is you do have consequences, good things too.
Are you kidding me, man? This Walkman is a piece of junk.
Oh, you haven't had them on? Okay. Why are you bitching about this Walkman?
You should be arrested for trying to hawk this. It's you!
I thought you'd be gone.
That makes 2 of us. It's really nice to see you. Listen, I hope you're not angry with me about the cave. I was just trying to help you.
That's
really.
Fine. You were right to leave.
Thanks for saying that.
Why haven't you who was that guy back there?
I was trying to buy a Walkman. To hear the signal.
I'm not following?
Maybe I shouldn't say this here. The brigades are gonna send me a signal telling me when it's right to cross. They could be sending me the signal right now. I need a Walkman.
A Walkman like this?
Ah, I dropped it in the cave. Of course. Come on, let's listen to it in my tent.
You have a tent?
Follow me.
There's nobody here now. There's nobody here.
Beautiful view, huh? Except for that monstrosity in the middle.
How are you gonna cross?
There's a plan, but I can't tell you here. Come on, let's go to my tent.
I like how when we move, her hair flicks. It's great. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta see a message. But this is really like obnoxious. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I need to train it. Okay, I need to train it. I need to train it.
She's with me, Sean.
Sure, no problem. A friend of Zoe's.
Right, and you're wearing the damn brigade's logo. Your inner Italian rejoices.
Sean knows I'm with the brigades. He's cool.
All right, we'll sit.
Look at those trucks lined up to cross. They're selling our resources to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
But 99% of our people will never see any of that money.
Oh, Bella Ciao.
It all goes
Bella
to
Ciao.
Tyrak and his cronies, including my father. So, can I have my Walkman?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Put it on 191.9.
How am I supposed to know what that is? Oh. Oh, no, no, no.
This is 191.9, the voice of the brigades. This is your Papa Baby here. Before we begin, a personal message for Z.
This is it.
The rooster will sing 3 times. I repeat, the rooster will sing 3 times.
That was a signal.
So what does it mean?
At 3 in the morning, a truck will crash into the wall. It's a diversion, something to draw security in. That's when we cross.
We? Yeah, that's my question.
I've been thinking, having someone with me could actually help. Wait, you do want to come with me, right?
Yes, revolution.
I didn't even ask. I would totally understand if...
Of course.
Great. Okay then. I know it's not cool, but we should get some sleep. You know,
it's not cool to sleep.
Even with a
I'm down to sleep.
This time when you wake up, I'll be there. I promise. And then we'll cross together.
How close are we on? Oh, we're done with Zoe. Zoe is 100%. Sleep well, Zoe.
Good night.
This is going to be a new ending. This is definitely a new ending for me. This is definitely an ending we haven't seen. This is something.
We don't have much time. Quick, up the stairs.
It's a decoy! Check everywhere!
The door's locked.
What do we do?
I didn't see any security switch. Maybe downstairs. The ladder's on the other side.
You're fucking useless. You are useless. Alright, so they're giving me a linear path.
It worked. Get up here, quick.
Ah! If I remember this, it's a good different ending? Okay.
Let's go. Get down. It should be the door on the right.
Intruders in the West Wing hallway!
Shit.
Go to the inn. It's the white door. What are you doing? We don't have time.
I went to the right door.
Security's triggered. They'll know we're here as soon as I open this.
Go then!
10 seconds to reach the exit once we jump down. Yes, we can, but we have to believe. Okay, here we go.
Hard choice. Let's go. What happened?
Yes, you might lose your life along the way. But for each person that falls, another rises up.
Please tell me we did it. Please tell me we did it. Please tell me she got the message out. Please tell me she got the message out. Come on.
The trick is to keep moving forward.
I don't know if we did any good, guys. We're getting close to election day, though. I want to see what happens with Sonya now.
Hello, Sonya Sanchez.
Let's see what the vote is.
Welcome to the Sonya Show.
She had the message. Let's see if she got it out. Yeah.
On today's show, we'll take a look at our nation's booming oil industry. With the help of our Minister of Oil, we recorded the following. Just a moment. I have some very important news to share. You're kidding me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go live to our reporter at the wall.
Oh no.
Beatrice, can you hear me?
Yes, Sonya. I'm here at the wall where an attack has just happened. With me is Darren, who witnessed the event.
I'm on? Yeah, so I was sleeping in my tent when I heard a bang, like a big explosion, you know? When I got out, I saw a huge fire at the wall.
Do you know what caused the explosion?
I think a truck smashed into it.
That's right, Sonya. A brigade truck crashed into the wall, killing a teenager on the spot.
Nah, you got it wrong. The truck didn't kill the teen. Border forces did. They're shooting kids all the time. Hey, don't grab my mic.
Uh-oh. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Wish I could say I'm surprised the brigades are behind this, but I can't. Thank you for your report, Beatrice. Have no fear. The authorities will ensure nothing like this occurs on Election Day. Remember, I'll be there live. Now let's take a moment to look at the latest.
Come on, this is what I want to see.
Looks like Tyrak is still the preferred candidate. As we approach election
Maybe
day,
she'll do something after because the
more
time
and
keeps
more
ticking.
protests are occurring
Maybe
in
she'll
our
keep
fine
going.
Country. Don't support the violence. Vote for Tyrak. As you know, the Sonya Show is very concerned about our youth who continue to mysteriously disappear. Let's view today's missing teen report.
All right. A,
Remember, if you have any
B,
information, please call
or
the
C.
Sonya hotline.
16, $3, 6 energy, 1,900 miles from the border. 18, you're not really a teen. 18, $13, 7. Shut up, Sonya. 2,000 miles from the border. Or 11 days, age 18, 14. A, B, or C, guys? A,
The
B,
hotline
or
is
C?
available 24 hours, 7 days a week. Let's bring these teens back home.
Could this Sonya? No, we met Sonya. We met Sonya. So we got 2 votes for C so far.
We count on your support.
We've hung out with Sonya a couple of times, so we know she's real. All right, so I got 2 votes for C, 3 votes for C. So let's see.
The hotline is available 24 hours, 7 days a week. Let's bring these teens back home.
What are you confused by?
And that has been the Sonya Show.
What's got you confused? So the idea behind this game is that you play multiple teenagers trying to escape or change Petria, the government. There is Tyrak, who is a who is a nationalist government. There is Flores, who we're trying to get to win, who is a moderate. And then on the other side of the fence is the Brigade. And the Brigade is basically seen as a terrorist organization. And the idea is you play all these different people trying to get out of this country. And while you're playing these people getting out of the country, actually, let me do this for a second. While you're playing all these people getting out of the country, you're learning things about all the various people that you see here on screen. Zoe, John, Fanny, and these are all percentages of what we've spoken to them, different interactions we've had with them as we're trying to get out of the country. So when you see that list, we're trying to get all of these teens out of the country, but make a change on their way out. Sonia is the reporter for the Nationalist Party. It's basically government propaganda. John is one of the heads of the Brigade. Fanny works for the government. Zoe was the oil minister's daughter who we just saw get out. Stan and Mitch are some criminals. Jared is, we think, a serial killer. And Alex is a tech kid. We've only killed 2 of them so far. We just killed this last one. We had one killed last night by Jared. So we know he is a killer. We don't know if he's a serial killer. So the idea, though, is you're trying to enact political change as you get out of the country. And that's where we're at. And they're through various stories told from the people we've seen. I'll show you, next time we see the map, I'll give you a rundown of the people we've had. So Super Supper. There's a Brigade sign and a Go Vote sign on that McDonald's, that Macca's. Can't go over there. It is a fake country with civil unrest. Oh. This gives us a new opportunity. Can we hack it? Nope, we don't have the card.
Get your tapes and snacks here. Tapes and snacks.
Thoughts on Senator Flores?
Huh. She says she's different from Tyrak, but give us some
Will
power,
Trunk run into it again?
We'll see.
No. That was the only time we had seen that. We're gonna buy the tape. So that brought us down to like no money, which made this playthrough even harder. Not the food. I'm trying. Look at the mustache they gave him. So that was the only time we've ever seen the truck run into the border. Is that the motorcycle? Oh, don't tell me this is Stan and Idiot Boy. There we go. Got free food there. Road 96 Toxic Avengers. You can stash money for future runs. Where we were at that cave, you can stash money for your next playthrough if you want. Can't do anything with that. Hey, look, it's the Dancing Man. Okay. We're gonna go around. I think we're gonna go inside. If we can. Brigade radio transmitter. You know, that's a... I wonder if they'd actually give us $10,000. And these don't have anything. These are just collectibles. Yeah, I know the 2 of you. I know who you are.
Occupied. Welcome to Super Supper. Wanna put some coins in my pig?
What?
I know it's not professional, but I put this pig here when Herb's not looking. I got dreams. You think I want to work here all my life?
You know what? I'll help.
Oh man, thanks for the bread. No
Hey, love, how are you?
Herb's in the back, doing whatever it is Herb does. I'm gonna hook you up, but play it cool. And if you want something else, you'll have to get it from the menu.
Cool, cool. Dude.
I could lose my job, and as terrible as it is, I'd rather not.
I'm fine. Oh, at least we got a burger out of it. Alright, so we have $1 to our name. Are you done? Let me check my text. Nope, I don't see any message that you're done for the night. So we headed to the wall.
I don't know. With the brigades, it might be too violent for my
Free burger is free burger, that's true.
Oh no.
This here, ladies and gents, is what you'd call a robbery.
So glad I only have $1.
Woohoo! Nobody move!
Dudes, just take what you want. We got burgers, we got fries.
We got burgers, we got fries. Better be popping than pooping.
You're safe. Where is it?
Well, this is a super surfer.
Wrong answer, friendo. I'm holding a shotgun.
Well, gun or not, the super surfer still doesn't have a safe.
And who asked you?
But super supper, like, still has a register, bros.
Now you're talking. Mitch, give me that bag for the loot.
The bag? I thought you had it.
Mitch!
Maybe the cashier has bags.
Sorry, super supper doesn't do takeaway. It's weird, I know.
The piggy bank! Put the money in the piggy bank!
Okay, fine, but that's my piggy bank, man. Okay.
Mitch, get the pig.
I don't think I should leave the door, Stan. You know, in case someone comes in.
Are you killing me, Mitch? Then do it.
Sure, but let's be calm.
Take the pig and get everyone's money. Time to donate to the Stan and Mitch Fund.
It'll be okay, Richard.
I'm so scared. I think my heart's gonna explode.
Sir, your money, please.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
What do you mean?
I refuse to give these S&M freaks a single penny.
Oh my god.
Get money in that pig.
They'll leave if we give them the money.
We do that, and they win. Can't you see?
I have a plan, don't worry.
And you need my money for that plan? Is that it? I wasn't born yesterday.
Please, I'm begging.
No.
Should give me the money.
Hand it over.
Get money in that pig.
I don't want to die.
Please. His heart can't take this.
Then give the money.
Thank you.
Richard, how can I calm you down?
I just need a minute.
Okay, well, we only have...
Thank you.
Get the money, kid.
Your money, please.
Kid, I have an idea, but you have to trust me. When the time is right, I'll scream my head off, and you jump on the guy with the shotgun.
Get money in that pig.
Well, somebody has to do something.
Just give me your money.
Oh, fine, take it.
Hey, stuff that pig, kid.
The cashier's MIA. Richard, I really need your money.
I'm so scared.
Get the money, kid.
I'm so scared.
Come on.
Better.
Okay, thank you, Richard.
Thank you, kid.
I trust you. You've got to save us.
Feed the pink.
No. My money,
What are you doing?
my rules.
We ain't got all day.
You little piece of
It's good that you told us that, little lady.
Absolutely not.
Build a pig, kid.
We're not gonna get...
My money,
We don't
my
have
rules.
all day.
There we go.
All right, take it.
The pig is your friend, little lady.
Quit fooling around, kid.
Give money. Give monies.
We don't have all day.
What do you want me to do? There's 17 seconds left. And I have nobody else to interact with.
The pig is your friend, little lady.
Okay.
Got all day, kid.
What do you want me to do? I got all the fucking money.
Now hand it over, little lady. You made it rain, kid.
Now are you coming with us?
Why?
Yeah. Wouldn't be a good robbery without a hostage. Stan and Mitch rules.
Let's get out of here.
Oh no.
Mitch, how much is in the pig?
$114.
$114? Best robbery ever!
These guys are such idiots.
We're rich.
Go on. I know you're dying to ask two robbers like us a question.
Did you hear about the teen who died?
I did. Awful is what it is. We would have saved a kid had we been there.
Yeah, we would.
He sounds like
How does it
Swedish.
make you feel, kid? Yeah, could be a good time for a change. It's true.
Please don't hurt me.
We're not gonna hurt you, kid. Just needed a fake hostage. Stan and Mitch rules.
Right. Stan and Mitch rules.
We better get going, Stan.
Here, kid, for your emotional duress.
All right, so we got 15 bucks out of that. Bye-bye, Pinky.
Good luck, little lady.
Stan and Mitch!
They're such idiots. They are such idiots. All right, so that got us 15 bucks. A net profit of $1, yes. I'm on my way to being rich. But at least I'm in the other parking lot. I'm in the other parking lot. Can I find a key? No, but you know what I can do? I can rest here. See if we can find a key. I might have had to grab the key over there somewhere. The bus. Ooh. No, not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to leave. God. Didn't want to leave. I wanted to sleep at least. We'll keep walking. All right, so this map right here, Tyron, so you understand, these are all the people we've lived. All of these people throughout. And we've gotten 4 out, 2 died. 1 died saving Zoe. And then we're currently on this chick that's the pin in the map. And down here across the bottom are all of our interactions with people. 1 arrested. That's right, 1 arrested. The guy over there, June 22, got arrested. All right. Really? You're going to take 3? So that's how this game works, is you play these various people. Take your time, do it right. Can't get over there. Okay, there is no jumping. Hey, hey! There goes Jared. Jared, the serial killer. No? Shit, he's backing up. He's backing up. He's backing up. $3. What? Oh, hell to the nah. What is he doing? He's doing something in his trunk. What is he doing? They're forcing us around here, which means he's gonna change. Oh, no, 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 no. Now he's gone from the car. Now he's gone from the car. I don't like any of this. I don't like... I'll take the rotting food. I'll take my chance. Take the $20. I don't think we're gonna get the chance to steal his car. Oh no, I enjoy cereal. I don't have time for this.
Oh, got someplace to be, huh? Brigade.
Brigade what?
I'm the one doing the talking. Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
I knew you'd come back to your van.
What the hell are you talking about? What, that's not my van, man.
No, but you come here sometimes. You and your brigade friends.
I'm not in the... I'm not in the brigades.
What did I say? Now, get in your filthy van and find me a light. I feel like having a smoke.
Okay.
Did you find a light yet?
Jesus, you move fast. Yeah, he's got a live one in the trunk.
Found those easily, didn't you? I knew that was your van.
No, I saw them when I was in there earlier.
Now we're gonna play a little game. It's called Hot and Cold. I used to play it with my daughter. Tick-tock. The game has started. Call. Call. Call.
What the hell is this?
Call. Call. You're on fire.
I don't want to open the trunk.
That's a good brigade. Now, I have a surprise for you. You like surprises, right? Grab the can. Good. Now, put gas on everything in the van.
Sure.
Everything. We're gonna watch it burn. That's the surprise. Actually, that wasn't the surprise. Not really.
I don't understand.
You still don't know what your surprise is. That means it's a good surprise. The surprise is we're gonna burn the van with you in it.
I did everything you said.
And you deserve a treat.
I'm not a brigade.
Maybe you aren't, but why should I risk it?
You'll have to live with yourself.
Oh, I've done worse. Much worse.
No. Please, I'm not a bad person.
Go! But tell the other brigades I'm coming for them! For what they did to Lola! Go! And remember, tell them!
If I see any brigades, I'll tell them. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Okay, that was actually really creepy. That was actually quite creepy. That was well done. That was really well done. That was really fucking creepy. Who is it? Nothing. He's still there. I'll pay $7 for the bus. Fuck that. That was not good. Not good. GMT. All right, July 30th, 1996. I wonder if he will change if the info gets out. That's my thought, Ragin. So we're 45%. You guys can't see it. 45% through Jared. So we got more of Jared's story done. We're only halfway done with Jared. LFO? These are band names.
Oh, hey, homegirl. You're wondering what I'm doing. Just hacking into Super Supper to give everyone in Petria a free burger. Those capitalist pigs need to spread a little wealth around.
His typing.
What about you?
With the wobble on the keyboard is not good. You said burgers?
Dang, girl, you hungry. Been on the road a while now, huh? Well, guess I'll get back to hacking this Burger Megacorp.
That bothers me.
On that gnarly pillow behind you. Gonna need energy for the road.
No, I want your tape is what I want. I want your tape is what I want. Fine, I'll sleep. Don't want to, but I'll sleep. Good morning, Tug. Got me yawning. Got me yawning. This is the buses in town. Headed to the wall for election day?
Don't know yet, but it seems like something big is gonna go down.
Hope it helps Flores, whatever it is.
Tyrant could spin whatever happens in his favor.
Alex, you there?
I'm here.
Nice computer.
There's a receiver inside. Not bad, right? Built it myself.
This is safe, Alex?
Totally safe, Mr. Ursus. Like always.
Mr. Ursus?
He's a friend. I'm helping him in his club.
What's funny is I just realized that was John's voice, and Ursus is Latin for bear.
Exchange for info.
Yeah.
Info on my bio parents. They were in his club too.
I'm about to switch on the you-know-what, Alex. And I need to know if there are any, you-know-what in the area.
It's cool you're helping him.
Look, I'm gonna level with you. Maybe it's stupid to do so, but I feel like I can. Mr. Ursus has an illegal radio, and he wants me to check on the cops to see where they are.
I heard that, Alex.
Guess the cat's out of the bag. Sorry, Mr. U. Can't help you today. Too busy trying to make it rain beef.
I can probably help.
No worries, because homegirl here on the bus can. Don't worry, yo. It's simple. Even an adult could do it. Go ahead. Turn the scanner on. Whoops. Total cerebral flatulence. Forgot the bats. Here.
Cerebral flatulence.
Just gotta put them in the right way. No sweat. Now,
yes, brain farts.
Open that mofo and flip the switches.
Got it.
Nice. We need to listen far, so we'll activate just about all of the amplifiers. We need exactly 8 volts to pick up the police radio.
That's 4. No. 5. 3, 4, 1.
That's what I'm talking about. We ready to scan? Turn the dials till you hear something. Signal meters need to be very bright. By the way, Mr. Yu, when are you gonna tell me more about my parents? That's part of the deal.
About that, Alex.
Yo, you're picking something up.
Unit 8, you copy? Over. Unit 8 here, camped outside the gas station. Nada for now. Over.
Okay.
Keep looking. You got donuts? Over.
Coast is clear, Mr. Yu. They're still at the old spot. Broadcast away. Yeah, Mr. Yu finds spots where he can do his little radio show. You should hear his radio voice. Cracks me up, man.
Thanks, A. And, homegirl, beside A, and Alex. Make sure you reach out to your mom, okay?
Aww.
I'm sure she misses you.
Sure, whatever.
Oh, come on, dude.
Thanks, homegirl. Here, for your help.
Yes! We got the tape. And the shading and everything looks so good on these models, guys.
Now, time to give the citizens of Petria free beef.
Free beef!
And
Let's listen to it. Let's listen to Ultimatum.
boom! Oh no! Trojan horse is down. Well, at least 347 people got free burgers. I can live with that.
Next up coming up.
Is this where we get off? I'm staying on. You?
Oh well. This is where I get off. Stay fresh, homegirl. And good luck out there.
What happened to his van? He had his own van at the beginning of this series. All right, so that got us 86 through Alex, 45% through Jared, halfway through Stan and Mitch. We still got a few more to go. Lots of miles. Yes, we've traveled quite a few miles. Broke down maybe or stolen? Maybe. The soundtrack to this game is such a bop, guys. I hope it's on Spotify, because I would actually put this into a playlist. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure book where you also explore the environments and look for things to help you out. Oh boy, we see Sonia's, it's called I've Seen That Face Before. We found Sonia's limo. Lull. Hotels all over again, yeah. That car looks familiar. Ah, shit, here we go again. Is that actually the album? Yo, that's dope. There they all are. There they all are. But this isn't, is this all the ones from the, yeah, it is. Thank you for finding that. I just added that to my library because I didn't want to spend $10 on the Steam store on it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. $1,000 reward for the radio transfer. How do we have so much health? Good God.
Oh, thank God you're here, kid.
Oh, thank God. Relax.
You saw that beautiful limo out there, right? That's Sonia's.
Yeah. So what?
You gotta deliver that champagne up to her. Do that, and I'll give you a room and at a discount.
Why me?
I do it myself, but it doesn't seem, classy. And I fired room service last week. They were doing inappropriate things to the food.
Yikes. Okay.
Of course you will. Ugh, now grab the bottle and get going. Sonia doesn't like to wait. Shoo, go!
Employee motel card.
The elevator's at the end of the hallway. She's in room 307.
Room 307. There's this one too. Not sure if there's a difference. I will add that one as well.
Adam, you're a loser and no one knows you. It's perfect.
Yes, Sonia.
And don't blow this.
Yes, Sonia.
Jesus Christ. Finally. Put it on the table and get the hell out. Wait, you ever take photos?
What kind?
Not that kind, perv. Just get behind the camera and I'll explain. Chop chop. Okay, here's the scoop. I've sent Adam, my driver, to meet 2 members of the Black Brigades in the warehouse across the street. While he talks, I want you to take photos. Got it?
The Black Brigades?
The terrorist group responsible for the attack in '86.
We're gonna fuck this up intentionally.
Am I the only educated person in Petria?
Down here, you see me? What do I do if they start asking questions?
It's just boobs.
That trap shut.
Exclamation mark boobs.
Kid and I'll tell you what to say through the earpiece. Now we wait. Kid, you got any questions? Any at all? Now's the time to ask.
I want boobs. I want boobs.
There it is.
Yeah, I know the brigades are behind it somehow.
B is for boobs on the wall.
Please, she will do no such thing.
Can I pee, Sonia? It burns.
For the 100th time, no!
Okay, I'm going in.
I really don't want to help them.
Hey there, guys.
Hey there, guys. Jesus Christ.
Evening, Thelonious.
If you say so. Sweetie Pie, take a photo.
Let's talk inside.
This better be good, Thelonious.
That is him. How'd you get them to come?
We baited them. Felonious there supposedly has important info. Adam! We can't see you! You gotta make them move!
Guys, can we go somewhere else? The feng shui is off here, right?
You're a very strange man.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Relax. We're looking for info on where Tyrak's gonna be. Thelonious is gonna help us. With that kid Alex's help, maybe we can take him out. Sir Thelonious, what can you tell us about Tyrak?
Okay, Honeybuns, think fast. Numbnuts needs our help.
How can I know for sure you two are real brigade?
Yeah.
Maybe this is a setup.
You can't, but waste any more of our time and I'll show you what real brigades look like.
Money first, then I talk.
This guy is shady, R.
Why'd you say that?
Know what? I'm out of here. I don't trust you guys. Whoa, whoa! Let's stay cool.
Oh, Adam's a trooper. He'll be fine.
You're not going anywhere. Tim, search him.
You know, as much as
He's got an earpiece, R. We need to go.
No, we go on the roof. It's time for a more serious discussion.
do a bunch of running soon.
Oh, shut up, kid. Just keep taking photos.
I'm not taking any more pictures.
Whoever's listening, I sure hope your friend knows how to fly.
You idiot!
Over there, R. At the window. We see you, kid! She's got a camera.
I'm gonna count backwards from 5. If I get to 0 and don't have the camera, Thelonious goes over. Got it?
Don't you dare give him the camera, honey bunny! That's my story!
5.
No!
Good choice, kid. Grab the camera, Tim. We're getting out of here.
What did you do?
You're crazy, you know that?
He would have wanted you to keep the camera.
You forced him into this.
And to think I was gonna make you a junior producer?
No, you weren't.
Oh, hi, Adam. Hope you're happy with yourself for ruining the story.
Sorry, Sonya.
Get out of here, sugar. For I tell the cops there's a missing teen in my room.
All right, Siren, have a great night, bud. Thank you again. Sleep well.
Oh, someone keeps putting up new Flores posters. Flores supporters. That matter. That was brilliant.
Let's see.
Sonya, I love you. I know. Let's just grab the camera and get out of here.
Well, he admitted he loved her. I think I know what that sound is. Right, but the keycard doesn't get us into rooms, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's fucking creepy, man. Get me the hell away from him as fast as humanly possible. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's Jared in there. I can hear you breathing.
What took you so long?
Nope, nothing to do with that.
Well, anyway, here's a few bucks for your help.
All right, so 15 bucks.
Hope she talks about the blue water on her next show. I love Sonya so much.
Yep, we're stealing tapes. And car keys. Oh. Travis, I know you're organizing meetings with the Black Brigades in this hotel. Don't try denying it. Give until Friday next Friday to pay me $10,000 big ones. I'm not picky and accepting all kinds of denominations. Put it in the mailbox by the trash. If you don't, I'll call the anti-brigade hotline, won't I? Cheryl. Oh, we lost. We're going to leave that. We're not going to vandalize that. There's nothing there. So what about a full discount?
Fine. I guess.
You heard about the teen?
Of course I did. Black Brigades killed her. Like they did those poor souls.
No, Cheryl. All right, so we got a key. Tell girl you love them and make squeaky bed. That was a different room, though. All right, it is August 1st. All right, Tyrak. We won $1? Yeah, we won $1. I can't get over the sheer amount of, like, political posters that are here. Oh! Yeah, Henry Denton. Oh, it's only 20 bucks. Henry Denton. In this game, only 20 bucks is only 20 bucks. Like, while I agree in the real world. Let's open it. Let's steal the car. Let's get the hell out of here. $757 miles to the border turns into vroom vroom. That's right. Let's see. Didn't go far. Police Academy.
Thousands in this nation, including me, think the law should be changed. If the people of Petria want Tyrak to be our president indefinitely,
Vehicle papers.
who are lawmakers to stand?
Got another tape?
You're absolutely right, Minister. If that's what the people want, then they should have this. Petria, after all, is a democracy.
Here we go with Fanny again.
Roll down your window.
Fine.
Any idea how fast you were going? I'm gonna need your license and registration.
There's gunshots. Of course, ma'am.
That's good. Real good.
Are you nervous about Election Day?
Make sure you're not at the border that day, okay? I can see the
All right, Tomato, enjoy your lurk.
like an 86. All right, kid. Noted. Now, like I asked, your license and registration. Elaine Winterbottom. Really?
Yeah, I just got a haircut.
Don't lie to me, kid. I don't tolerate liars. Just a second. You're in hot water.
Can we drive away?
Central, we got a situation here.
Good God.
These brigades think they're gonna take me down? Floor it, kid. I got news for them.
Now you want me to drive fast?
You better not miss. Faster! Watch it,
Whoop.
kid!
All right. First you want me to stop and slow down, and now you want me to drive like an asshole?
Let's go, drive faster!
He's making a left turn, chat! Can't look over at chat right now. Just give me a minute.
Keep going. We'll catch them.
Kid, or lady, I'm trying. I think the game wants me to fuck up. Jesus, lady, there's cars everywhere. What do you want?
Slow down, kid! Stop!
One way to get to the border fast.
I prefer not to tell you. It's safer this way. Black Brigades! Dangerous activists! Stay away from them! I should have never gotten you wrapped up in this. What was I thinking? You should go, before other cops get here.
You are the cops. You're kidding.
Go!
Fine.
Go!
Bye. Is that the government ID? Yes! I've been waiting to get the government pass. All right. Yeah. Well, we just helped a cop in a pursuit, and then we got our government pass for it as a teenager. We just unlocked a government pass. Damn. All right, so we are to 9 miles. All right, so that's 86% through the way with Fanny. 62 with. All right, so we're on our way. All right. That's kind of cool, though, that as we get closer to... I don't actually see it. Okay. Agent Cody Banks. Now there's 2 cop cars. 2, maybe more. This place is getting busier and busier as we get to election time. So we're gonna go... I guess the back way to the waterfall. Oh no. Vote. Hooray! And a stone. It means we've done, what, 6 lives getting out of here, or getting to here? Alright, let's rest. Let's get through the night. And then we'll figure out how the hell we're gonna get out of here. Alright. Let's see. How are you tonight, Lost? How was your day, bud? All right. All right, up the hill. All right, so we're at the border. All we need now is the lockpick from Tweedledee and Tweedledum. The S&M bandits. All right. What is the reason for the credit card? Is there anything I can do with it? Nice. Oh, I'm sorry.
In just a few days, the nation will honor the victims of '86 and elect its new president. When historians look back on this September 9th, many will consider it the most important day ever in the history of Petria.
It's perfect. The entire country will be watching.
I agree. The time to act is now.
She got out.
Intelligence says the brigades will try something, Mr. President. If they do, I'll crush them once and for all.
This is the first time we've seen him.
Of course, I'll be here all day, reporting live at the scene. This has been Sonia Sanchez for GNN.
And cut!
You do her hair, is that it?
I don't do her hair.
Don't be offended. We think her hair is great.
Look, Sonia's not seeing anyone right now, all right?
Maybe I can help.
Hi, kid. This guy won't let us see Sonia. He thinks we're fans.
Aren't we, Stan?
We're more than that. We're her.
It's a made-up
fans.
country mage.
Nice one, Stan. Yeah, you heard the kid.
Move along, or I'll move you myself. That goes for you two also.
Come on, Mitch. We made the hairstylist upset. We'll talk to
This is
Sonia
Australia.
later.
Oh, are you crying, Sonia?
A girl died here in '86.
Might as well do it now. This is for you.
Wait, what day is this? It's only August 2nd.
Lola was her name. I tried. I tried to save her. But the rocks, they kept coming. It's just, sometimes I wish I had died. And she lived.
Oh, Sonia.
Mitch, behind the rocks. You see what I'm seeing?
Uh-huh.
Come on. Stop right there.
You again. Wait. Where's the other one?
Mitch, the beast!
What the?
Woohoo! We got him, Mitch! We got the would-be killer!
Woohoo!
Stan? Mitch?
Wait, you know these two S&M guys?
Know them? They're the Big Brothers!
Oh my god.
Hi, Sonia.
Oh, hi, Sonia.
You two come here and give me a hug. No!
Right
That I
away,
didn't see
Will.
coming. I did not see that coming at all. Holy shit, that's her siblings.
It's so good to see you two. It's been too long.
I don't want to rain on your family reunion, but he's gone.
Not a problem. We'll be
S&M
here on
Stan and
election
Mitch,
day,
yes.
If he comes back.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Stan. Oh, Mitch. Oh, I'm sorry I've been so distant. I hope you can forgive me.
Don't worry about it, Sonia.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Family.
Aw, you guys are the best. Now give me another hug.
This I did not see. Like, a lot of things I could have called, but them being her sibling.
It's just the brigades. Time to cut the head off the snake.
No, you leave John alone. I thought the ornament was on the shotgun.
Snacks and drinks? Can I help you at all?
I'll take the fortune pig. I'll take a drink. What's your thought on the election?
I don't know, kid, but I think it's gonna be big. Just hope the good guys come out on top. But I know history isn't necessarily on our side.
All right, is there any way... I don't know if we have the money to get through here. I think we're running out of routes. That's what I'm going to see if, that's what I'm going to check next to see if the government pass does anything.
Here for the offshore worker exam. Then return to the top of the hill immediately. Here for the offshore worker exam.
So that's not going to get us anything unless we want to retake that test, which we've already done. I thought there was a cab here that you could break into. There's another walkway that way, it looks like. We're going to try this way. All right, so chat, 1 or 2, climb or cross by Peak Trail. You guys get to tell me what to do here. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? So that's 1 vote for each. 2 votes for 2, 1 vote for 1. We don't know, Cannon. We don't know. That uses 4 bars of health, though, which we have. But we have the health to do this, guys. We could... I think 1 is the smarter option. Because we have the HP, yeah. I vote we do 1. Heck, climb? Okay. We're gonna climb. We're gonna climb it. Oh, what is that over there on the map, though? Like, what is that up there on the side of the mountain? You guys see that? It looks like above my head, it looks like paintbrushes. All right, so Stan and Mitch are still 51. Sonya's 62. Oh, this looks let's go. It's really pretty, though. It's really steep, though. All right. So we got to cross that. That was 100%. Okay, Dizzle. How you been, buddy? We have missed you, friendo. Where you been? When you coming back to WoW? How's life been treating you? Hello, friends. Dude. We got to get you caught up on some mythics, bud. Life has been kicking you in the knackers. I'm sorry, dude. Well, after Tuesday, after tomorrow, or after tonight, actually, I am down to do mythics again, but the high mythics have been kicking my ass with the affixes this week. Okay, if there's anything we can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask. This is getting creepier and creepier. Oh, shit! Take shelter. Okay. It's actually really pretty. It's really cool. We're almost at the mount, and there was a person who said something about people are actually taking this way to get out. That's fine, Mage. What level keys do you have? Head towards the light. Yes. Remnants of explosives used in the 86 bombing. All right, well, we can knock out a 10, no problem. All right, so we're up here now. God, we are so high. Oh. I'm not sure when it's going to be, Mage, but we can... You'll get another 10 or an 11 this week, so we can... If you don't have any keys, and we'll get you some runs. We'll help you get your numbers up. All right, let's recover a little bit. This has certainly been a trip. This has certainly been a trip up here onto the mountain. This is beautiful, though. Oh, that's a little terrifying, though. If you miss the jump. I'm, like, scared to even, like, explore the area I have in front of me. Oh, this is a trip. Okay. This is a little terrifying if you're afraid of heights. All right, it's a belay line. It's a rappel belay line.
Freedom.
Another one out.
Nothing is more important, but there are many others in Petria still looking for it.
38 days later.
And their journeys have only just begun.
All right, so there's another out. We're getting close to Election Day, though. And all we have left is the lock picking. We're going to try that Omen version next.
Hello, Sonia Sanchez here. Welcome to the Sonia Show.
Welcome
Well,
to the
viewers,
sun.
Another robbery has occurred on our roads. This time, the victim was one of the sponsors of our show, Super Supper.
And it was your brothers.
I'm told the robbers used a pig to collect their funds. Speaking of Super Supper, have you tried their latest delicious burger? Your stomach will thank you for it. Now let's take a moment to look at the latest candidate polls. Looks like Tyrak is still the preferred candidate.
We're almost there.
As we approach Election Day, more and more protests
We're almost there,
are
guys.
occurring in our fine country. Don't support the violence. Vote for Tyrak.
We're almost
As you
there.
know, the Sonia Show is very concerned about our youth who continue to mysteriously disappear. Let's view today's Missing Teen Report.
All right, guys, you know the drill. A, B, or C.
Remember, if you have any information, please call the Sonia hotline.
That's true, Cannon. I didn't think about that.
The
A,
hotline is
B,
available 24
or C.
hours, 7 days a week. Let's bring these teens back home.
A, B, or C. You guys get to decide.
Take a good hard look.
2 for B.
The hotline is available 24 hours, 7 days a week.
All right, we're going with B. All right. Big Bear rest stop. Too young to die.
No, you listen to me. What you did is unforgivable. He's a kid! Are Are you for real? Are you threatening me?
Are you threatening me?
Are you for real? I could care less that you all voted on this. I swear
Hey,
to
Mufasa.
God, you say that one more time.
Feeling better, buddy? Less
He's
grouchy?
14 years old.
They're talking about Alex.
Listen to me now. Leave Alex alone. Are you for real?
Think so? Okay.
Don't tell me to calm down. You're putting a kid in danger. Are you for real?
All right, we'll walk over.
He's 14 years old. I could care less that you all voted on this.
All right, now we're getting recycled lines.
Are you for real? Go away, Youngblood. No, you listen to me. What you did is unforgivable. Are you really that stupid? I swear to God, if you say that one more time. Don't tell me to calm down. That isn't the problem. You're putting his life in danger. He's a kid. Listen to me now. Leave Alex alone.
Now get out of my face, Brigade.
Of course he said yes. He thinks this is all a game.
Let's take a couple of bucks.
You don't want to go down this road.
I do think it's interesting that everybody's calling us a brigade. Okay, so we need a key to get in there.
What do you want, kid? If you want food, sorry, only truckers can eat here. That's Big John. I heard things about him. Shady things.
We're gonna try our luck. Oh, we lost.
Actually, yeah. Backup security for Tyrak. To ensure his victory, you know what I mean? Now get out of here before I call the cops.
We're gonna do one more. And let's be irresponsible. Okay, that paid off. That paid off. One more. All right, back to where we started. I'll take that.
Hi, I'm Lanthius, and my cock didn't fit.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yes. Jared is around. Oh, that's a creepy tape name. Take the car keys. Dear Marilyn, I hate being used by brigade scum. As a patriot, I want to call the hotline. That's my duty, but I fear what they will do to me or to you or to our sweet rutabaga if I do. How I wish I was a stronger man.
Hi, I'm Lanthius, and my cock didn't fit.
Woke up to chicken pot pie. How I wish I was like Tyrek. Sincerely, Randolph. Take another 20 bucks. Our luck changed real fast. Real quick. Chicken pot pie does sound good.
Are you really... Listen to me, Robert. You asked a kid to make you a bomb.
Holy shit.
Are you stupid? If anything happens to him, I'm coming for you. Got me?
Jesus Christ. John's not wrong.
Kid, it's me. Can we talk? No. Listen, please. You don't want to do that. I know what I promised you, but you can't do that. Please, listen! Hello? Hello?
This kid's a genius.
Oh, God damn it! What are you looking at?
Later. 2 hours later. Is everything reset?
Youngblood, come over here. Sit down. Please. Listen, sorry I yelled at you earlier. I was just... angry at myself. Anyway, I feel better now that I've eaten a little something.
Well, I'm glad you can eat here.
Well, when I get emotional, I eat. What can I say? Yeah, I feel it in my bones, kid. Something good or real bad. I wouldn't count on it, Youngblood. I don't trust the electoral system. Hey, I got all this food. Eat something. Hey, you feeling better? Still look like you've run a marathon in the desert. I got an idea. Why don't you catch up on some Z's in my rig?
Okay. I could use the sleep, actually.
Yeah.
John's not a bad guy. And I think John would be the better leader for the brigade. There we go. Okay. So we got money in our pocket. We started with nothing, and we got money in our pocket. We got a full rest bar. I'm feeling a lot better about this playthrough, about this life.
Hey, it's time to wake up, Youngblood. Sorry to wake you like this. How'd you sleep?
Fine, I guess.
Glad to hear it. That's the kid I was talking to. He's crazy smart, Youngblood.
There's Alex. I swear that Alex is his son. Seemed kind of intense.
He thinks I broke a promise, and I did. But I have my reasons. That's Robert. He's the guy I was angry with on the phone. It's funny. I once considered him a friend.
Are we gonna have John turn over?
He asked the kid to build a bomb. A cop was hurt because of it. And now he wants a bigger one for election day. That's what he does. Uses kids. Did the same thing with a girl named Lola in '86.
No.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but I need your help.
I'd like to help.
Thanks, kid. The kid won't listen to me. But maybe he'd listen if you gave him a call on the CB.
What do I say?
I don't know. But be honest, and don't speak down to him. We gotta get him to step away from Robert and the bomb. A lot of people could get hurt if we don't.
I guess I can try.
Thank you, Youngblood. The CB is in front of you.
The hell it is.
I told you, John, I don't want to talk.
This isn't John.
Who is this?
Someone who knows John.
Oh, he's there, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Man, I knew it.
Can we talk a sec?
Homie, I don't want to be rude, but why are we talking?
I don't want people to get hurt.
I see. He told you what I was doing for Robert then? Look, I don't see where this discussion is going. I'm about to hang up.
Please, don't lose him, Youngblood.
Why?
Because you're smart. You know a bomb can kill.
Yeah, of course. But sometimes people need to be hurt for a good cause. You know what Tyrak's doing to teens, homie.
John cares. You have so much potential.
If he cared, why would he break his promise? He said he was gonna tell me about my parents, but he never has. Look, I don't got much time. I promised Robert results.
Don't do it, kid. You don't want blood on your hands. Believe me, I know.
I just want info on my parents. No one will tell me anything.
Tell him about his parents.
I don't know where to start.
With their names.
Naomi and Stephen. Those were your parents' names.
Naomi and Stephen?
Jesus, John. It's working.
What you did, that hurt me, John.
Jesus Christ,
we had
John.
a deal. I trusted you.
I know. I'm sorry, kid. Please forgive me.
I want to know more, but not like this. Can we meet soon? And you'll tell me everything you know?
Yeah, I promise, kid.
I'll tell him I want out. I just want to make games anyway. I don't think he's gonna be happy.
Tough shit.
Let me worry about Robert, kid. I'll see you soon, okay?
Okay. Bye, John.
So,
see you soon, kid.
John is not his father. All right, Alex will not build the bomb for the brigades. Yes. He's involved. He's a part of the same organization.
Now, thanks to you.
All right, so we've stopped the bomb from being built. At least this one. We already know about the bomb sitting up on the mountain. You got anything else to say to me? Nope. We're gonna steal that car. Who cares? All right, 1,900 miles to... All right, John's 100% now. Good. We know all of John's story. Praying for time. Got a new tape? Okay, we're gonna eat the granola bar. All right, half a tank of fuel.
And as a reminder, never stop to pick up hitchhikers, young or old. They could be dangerous. And that's today's Sonia Show. Thanks for tuning in.
Keep driving. God, this is actually a ton of fun, guys. This game is great. There's so much to it. It makes you think. There's little puzzles. The story is fantastic. This is absolutely phenomenal. Who dis? I can turn on the heat. So, yeah. Don't say much, do you?
All my cigarettes are wet.
Sorry to hear that. How the hell did he get down here? It's Cat got your tongue?
Two guys were after me. They'd been following me up and down these roads. Up and down. I was starting to think they'd never quit. But that's over now.
Why were they doing that?
They wanted to put a stop to me. Anyway, my cab broke down. That's why I was out here in the rain. But I'm not anymore. I'm in here with you. Hey, something's wrong with your doors.
What do you mean?
Stop what? I wasn't doing anything. I'm not going to do that. Do you know why? That's why.
Okay, so you're still an asshole.
You picked the wrong guy to pick up. You know that. Now drive.
Fine. Fine.
I've had a really bad day and could use some cheering up. So that's what you're gonna do. Cheer me up.
What do you want?
I just want to have a little chat. So go on.
And you know, I thought you were gonna be better now that you realized your daughter is...
I'll be there. It's a very important day. You. You're already starting to bore me. Guess it's my turn to ask the questions.
Sure.
I'll tell you something else.
Okay.
I've been thinking about killing you.
Why am I not surprised?
So better give me the right answers.
Sure.
Tell me, do you listen to the news often? Yeah, that's what I thought. A kid like you.
Wow.
Tell me something else. And this is important.
Okay.
What do you think about the Black Brigade?
I think they're violent.
That's how I feel.
I think that I despise them.
You're not just saying that, are you?
No.
Good. I don't want your sympathy.
Okay, what do you want?
All I want is revenge.
And killing me is going to give you revenge? Revenge against the brigades?
Who else? Have you been listening to a word I've said?
Of course, revenge against the brigades.
Because of them, my sweet daughter is dead. They'll pay for that. They'll pay dearly.
I'm sorry for your loss.
What did I say about your sympathy? They used her and just left her there to die under those rocks. Stop the car. I've decided what I'm gonna do to you.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to let you live.
Oh, well, thank you.
But you're going to give me your car.
Okay.
I can drop you off somewhere if you'd like.
You're fucking nuts, dude. I'll get out and walk.
Fine. Then get out.
Absolutely. I don't know. He's not really scary. He's unstable. All right, so we got 63% through Jared. Sorry, my hand's hurting today. What a nice bloke, yeah. Besides, this gives us a chance to interact with more people. Did we get Alex's story done? No, we're at 86%. Is there something over here? Yes, the goal is for you to get all the stories unlocked and to get across the border alive, I guess with as many people as you can. Or maybe I think death might be... So that the red light in the tunnel? You guys can see it. And I thought that was a pixel on my monitor. Oh no. Did any pick up that? Did anybody just pick that up? Left an open door that I would explore. Photo of a young couple. That looks like us and Zoe at the Did I miss a photo? Did I miss a photo somewhere, chat? Got a tape? I could tell you how the story arcs are done, but I don't want to ruin the magic, but yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into it. Day we tied the knot, we saw a beautiful old tree on the side of the road. Climbed the hill to reach it. Underneath it, you proposed to me just as the sun was setting. Are we dreaming? Is this some kind of like dream state? Tony coming in with the sub love. 14 months, Mr. Tony. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for the love and support, and not to sound like a wuss or anything, but the companionship. I've always enjoyed our witty ex parte, the back and forth we have, and thank you for being here, Tony. It's been a hot minute. It has. Thank you for that, Tony. You're a legend. You as well. I'll remember the night. I never will forget the night we met. The night we met, I was playing American Truck Simulator, and you guys were torturing me for charity in chat, and you were egging me on to park better. That was the night we met. What is this weird echoey wub wub wub? Yeah, I remember. This has got to be like a dream state or something. Dig. 2 wedding rings, lightly dusted in dirt. The trick is embracing it. You're honestly not the worst. Mage, how did you get here? I'm trying to think how you got here. I think you came in from a raid one night. Alright, so let's try a hitchhike and see what happens. It might have been me that got you into Factorio, yeah? Did we get a car? There we go, we got a car. We got a ride. You ate the rotten food. That's what it was. Alright, so whose story was that? Was that anybody's? I don't think it was. I like their little...
Kids, up here! Up here! Huh, I've never seen that shade of green before.
He's going to get sick on the hog stand. I know.
This is really cool. This is kind of cool. I won't get sick, promise.
What'd you say, kid? Can't hear ya. On account of the wind.
This is a nice this is a nice take.
Get sick up on the hog stand.
Mitch, hard as I try,
It's supposed to trickle down to the poor. Oh my god. Really is great moto you have.
I see your lips are moving, and I know you are speaking to me. Yet pains me to say, I cannot hear you.
That's really trippy though. How much the land moves compared to the had to cheese dreams.
On account of the wind. Mitch, check the bag. Better still be there.
Would if I could, Stan. Now you know I have issues with the lower lumbar.
Right, your issues with the lower lumbar. Kid, check the bag in the back.
Watch! A furry friend!
Aw, that's too bad. Happens with the smaller life forms. I should honk more to discourage them from wandering out like this. The bag. Couldn't say, but it is not stolen dollar bills.
Most definitely is not.
We did it.
What's up, Nano?
We robbed the big one. First Petria National. That's mighty kind of you to say, kid.
Hey, little buddy. You've heard of Stan and Mitch, right?
Yes.
I knew it, Mitch. Was famous.
Woohoo! And we just keep getting better at robbing. I didn't think it was humanly possible.
Yeah, once we even forced a kid to rob a diner on our behalf.
Should have seen the expression on that poor sucker's face.
Wish I had seen it.
But here we are, hogging the conversation. Maybe you'd like to pose a topic of your own.
Get the feeling something big's coming?
Oh yeah, me and Mitch were just talking about that.
Yeah, it's like the air is crackling with electricity.
Flores is gonna win the election.
That would be quite unexpected.
Yeah, quite unexpected.
God damn it.
Hey, what are you looking out down there? Shucks, Mitch. Looks like we forgot a scratch. My brother and I are morally good, if you mind us the robbing with firearms.
But we do have a weakness for the scratch tickets. Oh, shoot! The cops, Stan!
If they start shooting, we're goners! Kid, do something to slow him down! You want to promo money? You're a genius!
Stan! Kid,
got a better idea?
Let me think.
Yikes.
Aim for the windshield! Hard to see from dollar bills!
got him. I like how, oh my god, I just looked up at the meter, and the meter is cop corruption. I'm trying, damn it. Oh, they got us.
Dang nabbit! We're being busted!
I can't go back.
Man, I was so close.
I can't.
I was so close. Oh, shit.
So, you were throwing stolen bills at us. For what reason now?
I was returning them. Can you please look the other way?
Yeah, of course. Hey, you did a nice job throwing their... What the? Letting those numbskulls get away. I'll never live this one down.
Then don't say anything.
Get out of here, okay? And don't let me see you again.
A holy pally, huh? Alright, so how far did that get us with them? Let's see. Alright, so... 134 miles left to go. Stan and Mitch are now up to 68%. Right there. I think we need one more. Ouch. I still don't understand the notebook. Kick rocks. I prefer mechanics first, parsing second. Yeah, isn't the idea to have fun first? And I guess that's the way I see it. Fun first. Me zug zug get big numbers only, yeah. Yeah, that's you, Tony. That really is you. Yeah, fuck you. I feel like there's something over here I'm missing. Are we missing it? Yes. Gajita's coin if you have wares. A game? Fun? Yeah, I know, Neto. I know. Can we get a lift somewhere? I don't know if we're gonna make it with the amount of health we have. We have plenty of money. Maybe we'll trade some of our money for a bus ride. Maybe we'll do it that way. All good, Mufasa. You DJing tonight? You casting tonight? Okay. Feel a little better. 30 minutes or so? Okay. Check trash. Take the money. Money does me no good. I think it's the most money we've had. What I really need is food. Or a place to sleep. All right. Oh, DJ One Finger? Yeah. It's strange. It is a very strange song. I heard it on one of my first trips to Europe, and I was like, what in the fuck is this? Petrian Times, nation to close the door on attack. On September 9th, 10 years after the Cowardly Brigade attack, the nation will honor the victims who died that terrible day and elect its next president. Hundreds are expected for the nationally televised event. How far are we from the border? 134 miles from the border. Can we hitchhike? Let's see if this gets us anywhere. Cake sounds good. Later. Nope. Don't think that got us anywhere. It didn't. We'll pay for the bus. We have money. I want cake. Not sure if I'm getting Skyrim or 7 Days to Die. It's a weird cell-shaded voxel environment. I'm getting more Firewatch like environment vibes than I am Skyrim or 7 Days. Borderlands and Firewatch together. Feels like Raft to you? That's fair.
Welcome aboard, kid.
You haven't heard of Firewatch? Been on the road a long time?
A couple of weeks now, but it feels longer than that. You?
I've lost track.
Are you frightened?
No.
Sorry, but I don't believe you. What you should do now is rest, if you can. You'll feel better.
I'm either gonna live or I'm not gonna live. Like,
awake, eh? He got off while you were asleep.
how far are we? Let's drop me off here.
Yeah, fine by me.
You gonna take me to 9 miles again? Is that the pack from the mountain? I don't think so. I don't think it was the same. Got an achievement called Old Pro. Road 96. I guess I've done this so many times now that I'm an old pro. I don't know. I don't know. Boat. All right, we're gonna drop off. I guess we're gonna get the hell. And somebody knocked over my rocks. Somebody knocked over my cairn. Oh no.
Heather, I can see him now. You're under arrest.
For what? Shit. For vandalizing rocks. You never see me in a hoodie? Wait, where am I?
In a holding cell near the border. They brought you in last night. They beat you. That's why. But it should come back soon.
How'd you get? How's it just the two of us?
No, there are other cells here. Guys, say hello! Hey!
Probably about that, Ray. How'd they get you?
Someone recognized me from a poster. It was always a long shot, but I tried.
How do we get out of here?
We don't. We wait until we're sent to the pits. Won't be long now.
No. No. It's got to be a way out of this.
Get your hands off me!
Your friend's been chosen for a new treatment. We'll turn him into a good teenager yet.
All right, I guess I have nothing to do but rest. Election day.
Wake up! You're being transferred to the pits. Now get up! Demonstrations. It's election day, and scum like you want to make trouble.
You need to go!
Now time to get you in the truck.
Go, go, go!
Quiet back there!
What did they do to Max?
They fried him, man. I don't know if he can talk now.
This is some dystopian bullshit here.
Do I know you?
Yeah, you do. You were my cellmate.
What are they doing?
They know we're in here, right?
Stop that! Get your hands up! Stop!
What was that? A prison van has just been flipped over.
Go, go, get him out! Everybody, to the wall! Where the hell is Robert? Big John, did you see Alex? You saw Alex? Where is he? At the wall. Kid, come with me. I gotta find someone.
We gotta find Alex. Fuck the hack.
This way, young blood! Alex!
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
John! It's not what you think! Robert got someone to make the bomb using my blueprints! I'm trying to disarm it, but it's not working! Robert must have changed the code. Dude is a straight-up a-hole.
He probably used a code you wouldn't know.
What codes did you try?
1919, the brigade radio frequency. And 1986, they seem the most logical.
I have an idea. Youngblood, try 6682.
You sure?
Hurry!
It worked! But how'd you know?
That was the code of the first bomb. Your birthday.
Oh shit.
My birthday?
Your mom and dad, Alex. Naomi and Steven. They built it and used the most important day of their lives as the code. We were gonna use it, but there was a problem at the last moment. That's when Connie and I tried to take Tyrak out in the truck. We'd worked too hard to come up empty-handed.
Shit.
But we missed. And Tyrak detonated the explosives on the peak.
And my parents were killed.
Yes. And Connie. And so many others that day.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner, John?
I thought it'd radicalize you. Push you to build the bomb. And I didn't want you to hate me.
It's fair.
You.
If I had killed Tyrak, your parents would still be alive.
They made their choices, Mr. Yu. They put themselves in that position. That's not on you.
Thanks for saying that, kid. Now come on, let's...
Don't move! Hands up and turn around. Slowly. Hands up, I said!
Mom! Don't shoot!
Alex?
Your mom's a cop?
Get out of here, Alex.
That voice.
Wait. Papa Bear? No!
You know each other?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out I've been chatting on the CB with the very person I was after.
Well, it's not great for me either. The woman I love being a cop and everything.
Love.
Yeah. Love.
Ha! Don't make me laugh.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I'm sorry I stood you up. I chickened out.
You think I care about that now?
My mom and Mr. Ursus were gonna go on a date? My mind is gonna explode.
Alex,
I'm literally speechless here, guys.
Listen to your mom.
So, how do you know each other again?
I did some work for the brigades, for info on my bio parents. John knew them.
Yeah, right.
It's true. My girlfriend and I were friends with Alex's parents.
Your girlfriend?
She died in '86. I've been trying to protect Alex. You gotta believe me.
It's true, Mom. John wasn't using me. He was trying to protect me.
Shit.
I screwed up. I became a part of something that turned bad. Not a day goes by that I don't regret it. But I'm a different person now. I want to be with you.
I'm a cop, and you're a wanted criminal.
Not exactly.
Forgive me, but I don't see how that could work.
Mom, look around. Things are happening. Change is happening. Give John another chance. He screwed up.
Tony, this is a mind fucker.
You, for instance.
Me?
Yeah, I mean, come on, Mom. You know what Tyrak is doing to teens.
I do. Yes.
Yeah, you do.
You really want to keep working for a government that does that?
No. I haven't wanted to do my job for a long time now. But I did it. For you.
Well, you no longer have to, Mom. Now, please, lower your gun.
It's a little campy, but the story's all tying together. Put it away, Fanny.
We can cross together. There's nothing keeping us here. We can leave.
Mom. What do you think?
What's up, Nerb? Thank you for the Murloc.
Kid, you can come if you want.
That should tie up.
Borders on the other side of the wall have broken through and are now fighting the border forces with the brigades. Could this be it? Is the revolution really happening?
All right, chat. What do you think? Join the fight or escape? I don't support what the brigade's doing, but I also don't think leaving is the answer. What do you think, chat? Which one? Mage says Viva Revolucion. Viva la Revolucion. Escape or join the fight? YOLO? I mean, I gotta say fight. Okay. Don't be a bitch. Escape. Gotta live to see. That's a really good point. Case has a really good point there. We're gonna escape. We're going. We need to see who lives. We need to see who wins. I've spent so long trying to not fight. Yeah. That's true. Is this it?
Now might be a good time to go, sir.
Kid, stop!
Zoe?
Fire at will.
Sir?
Do it.
The government just openly fired on civilians, women, kids.
The uprising that started that day spread to most of Petria, ensuring a fair, democratic election. Flores won.
Might have been the demise for fight.
And promised to reveal
Being down there.
much of what Tyrak had done. Tyrak was arrested and tried for his crimes. The iron pits were closed, and the wall came down as well.
This is such a take on
Though it's far too
Berlin,
early
too.
to tell what the future of my country
between
holds,
Berlin
for
and
the first
9/11.
time in many years, there is hope, and that, at the very least, is a good place to start.
I just got the achievement Border Master.
So woke.
No, there's a lot of similarities between East and West Berlin and the wall, as well as 9/11. There's a lot. I want to see. Guys, that was really, really good though. Like, we all enjoy video games. We all enjoy video games, and we're like, yeah, just keep playing, yada, 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 you know, WoW or DayZ or whatever it is that's your thing. This is the first time in a while I felt like I walked away from a game that I'm like, damn, that was really good. Like, the story was really, really good. The story had me, like, cheering for these characters. Not even my own. Like, my own was just a vessel to carry it. It was a really solid game. It was a really good experience. Maybe we'll have to throw in some Life is Strange and some Firewatch, since I've heard so many of you guys say you haven't seen Firewatch. Maybe we'll go do some Telltales. We haven't done Telltale in a while. Rip Telltale. I want to see if there's any names I know in here. But this has been a really good story. The artwork, the story, there was some campy moments. The Toxic Avenger. Cocoon. I know nothing. Maybe we'll have to do Tales from the Borderlands. Maybe we'll have to do Tales from the Borderlands. But no, this has been... Catch a ride! No, 96% more death than death before. All right. But this was phenomenal, guys. And if you have Xbox Game Pass, go play it. Make your own stories. It is randomized. Even though we saw the end of the story, the adventures you'll have on the road are randomized. I will open up... not that Borderlands. Tales from the Borderlands. The Telltale story. Not the actual Borderlands. Telltale. Telltale's Tales from the Borderlands. Such idiots. But this has been... Let me do this. This has been an awesome story. And guys, I haven't played a game that's hit like this in a while. Like, I understand why this game won so many freaking awards. It deserved to. It's very rare you hear me say something like that. But literally the only complaint I had with this entire game was walking behind Zoe and seeing her do the little like ice skate moonwalk thing a bit. Out of 8 hours of content, that was the only complaint I had. And I don't think we're done yet. So let's see what we have left. Let's see. New game plus. Interesting. So now we have all of our abilities except for lockpicking, which we never got. But there's new game plus. What background? This one or that one? Here, I'll change it for you. The snowy one? Okay, I'll change it. I will give you something that's not quite so wet or snowy. There we go. But I have to say, guys, if you haven't played this, go check it out. It's on Game Pass. It's also on Steam. You can pick it up, I think, for like 20 bucks. Really, really, really good game. One of those games you're going to want to have in your library. It's up there in its own right with Life is Strange and with the Stanley Parable and not The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. What the fuck was that game called? Dr. Langowski. Let me see. Which was also another free game. Which, if you haven't played, Dr. Langeskov, The Tiger, and the Terribly Cursed Emerald. That's another great one. It's the same idea. But guys, definitely go check this out. You can't go wrong with this. Now the question is, we have 40 minutes. We have 40 minutes. What the fuck do we want to do with 40 minutes? Do we just want to call stream? Do we want to play something else? My thought was if we finished early enough tonight, I would have gone to American Truck Simulator, but it ain't worth setting up the wheel and everything for 40 minutes for ATS. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth the hassle. I haven't heard from any of my mods that it's been cleared for stream. I have not heard from my mods that has been cleared. I know I can't show food porn after what a Keck put in there. All right. That burrito? Yeah, you know, that burrito fan actually made me want to make a my biscuits and gravy burrito, which is similar to that except southern. I make biscuits and gravy from scratch. I actually just did it last week. I did it last week, and I love. If y'all want a good biscuits and gravy recipe, I can tell you real easily. Take a pack of like breakfast sausage, like the log of it, cook it down, add 2 to 4 ounces of flour to it, cook it down a bit, let the grease all get soaked up, add some milk, add some cream, add salt and pepper, make your biscuits, whatever your biscuit recipe is, whether that's store-bought or from scratch, and then open your biscuits and pour your biscuits and gravy over it, or pour your gravy over your biscuits. It's delicious. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it there. If you guys want to hang out, I will be in the Discord tonight since we're finishing early. I'll be in there to hang out. I do have some game ideas, and I have been playing in the Discord if you guys ever want to join and see. I have been playing the Spider-Man. Oh, and Neto and Nomad, if you're here, I had a problem with my Discord last night. So guys, I was playing in there last night, hanging out with Neto and Nomad and with Random, and my Discord fucked up. So I shut Discord down and I rebooted it to come back into the Discord, and everybody was gone like 3 minutes later. And I'm like, I don't want you guys to think that I was leaving you. Like my shit just died. And then when I brought it back, it was not, you guys were gone. So I don't want you guys to think I left on you last night, because I surely didn't. But let's see who's around. Yeah, it was just the shit's, my shit's been fucking up left and right. No, I didn't want them to think that I bailed on them, because that was certainly not what I was doing. So where are we going? Let's see who we can send the love to. Let's see how long she's been live. Yes, I rage quit. All right, I know where we're going. All right, we're gonna go visit an old friend who is playing some Undertale. If you guys want to come with me, I will be in the Discord after this. I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Stay out of trouble. Make the world a better place. Remember that. That's the important thing there, guys. We can have fun, and we can be trolls, and we can be idiots, but leave the world better than you found it. Make a mark in a good way. Guys, we're always here. At the end of the day, come hang out. But I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and I'll see you guys maybe in the Discord later, Nerb. I'll see y'all later. And on that note, we're going to go raid, and I will see you guys either in the Discord or on Wednesday. Have a tremendous Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'll see you guys Wednesday night. We're going to go raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go get her, go get her, go get her, go get her, go get her.